True. So as we get into it, it looks like Dragonshire is up first. So let's see what they're doing.
It looks like we have Uther as the first ban by KB Alpha, and we're waiting on THC. Probably going to see a Tyrande, because that's what we've seen all night and pretty much past couple months.
That's totally not the draft. Let me reset that. Uther will be up first, as you said. So that's... We had an Uther last... No, Uther was banned last round, wasn't he?
No, he was on the other team.
Totally was. Cool.
Lerner had him.
Tyrande was, and Zagara was. So no Tyrande banned this round, as it's going to be Uther and Elite. No more ETC.
We might actually see Tyrande. See if she makes it past the second round of bans.
Well, we've been seeing a lot of Zagara first picks. If it's not Zagara, it's been Kael'thas. So I'm curious to see if we're going to diverge from that. You are right. This is the first time Tyrande has been available. So King of Blade Alpha have to make a choice. Is she worth playing as a first pick card? Can they wait for second? Will THC take it? Do they play it? They probably play it. Everybody plays it. You play it. I don't play it. So there's a lot of things going through their mind. You can tell because their time pool is slightly eroding at this point.
You're probably still going to see a Kael'thas. I feel like... Oh no, Muradin, wow.
Would you like to try again?
Ready for action!
Probably. I mean, are we going to see a Zagara here? I feel like you need to get against Zagara.
On Dragonshire, I think Zagara is absolutely fine. She can really dominate her lane. The problem is, you need to have some pretty good rotations to keep the opponents unbalanced. Otherwise, she just continually gets ganked. And she has no mobility. Double stuns is enough to kill her.
I wonder if you'll see a Zagara Kael'thas here.
You're setting yourself up for a very kind of like glass cannon comp. You're going to take both of those that early.
There's Tyrande, though.
Yep. Tyrande.
I heed the voice
The
of
High
Elune.
Priestess of Elune. I would not be surprised to see Zagara or a Kael. With a Tyrande there, though, King of Blade Alpha might be interested in a Tassadar.
You're going to see a lot of stuns on THC's side. We might actually see an Arthas with this. There's our Kael'thas.
Yeah, there's the Kael that we are looking for. Arthas, you think?
Salama.
It's good for setting up.
I just don't think he doesn't have the initiation that we kind of see on the other warriors. Muradin can jump in. Diablo can Q in. EDC can but power slide in, right?
Yeah. So you're probably going to see a Diablo on THC side. There's our Jaina. And Zagara on the other side.
Well, so
I'm here to
THC
help.
either had to take... I feel like they had to make a choice, right? King of the Blade Alpha took a gamble and it paid off. They said, we're taking Muradin first. He's the best warrior in the game. THC then said we had to either take Kael'thas, Jaina, or Zagara, but they only have room for two, and Tyrande is a big power play. So they had to take... So they took the Tyrande, and then they had to choose between the Assassins and then Kings of Blade Alpha. That was very quick. They did not hesitate at all picking up Jaina or Zagara. It feels like this is all going towards King of Blade Alpha's, wants and whims. But THC has a big opportunity here to kind of get what they want.
The Rainer ban, we might see a double tank. No more Diablo either. So
Diablo's out. Wow. Did not expect him to be a ban.
I was actually expecting THC to ban out a support since they don't
Actually, Diablo makes sense. Muradin was a pick, ETC was already banned, and THC had a double pick coming up. They had to ban out Diablo. It forces them into Joanna. Joanna's just really fallen in the rankings. Leoric is no longer a factor. Joanna feels like she's just not a power pick anymore. And that leaves you with what? Stitches? Laugh.
still have Arthas.
And Arthas. Which you'll see every now and then, but I just don't think you'll see him today.
Let's fly!
There's Falstad, the power of the gust. Now, would this be a solo heals Tyrande? I mean, she can do it. It's been proven. If it is a solo heals Tyrande, I feel like you need to double warrior. You need a little bit more beef. Falstad and Kael'thas are way too squishy.
Well, I feel like you're going to see double warrior again because of the Rainer ban. You usually don't ban him if you're going to go double warrior or you're going to take him.
If THC wanted to double warrior, they wouldn't have banned Rainer though, unless Falstad was the higher priority. I think it's more of a deny pick. They had no intentions of running him. There's Joanna. So she comes into it.
The crusade
I don't really
calls.
think you need to take Joanna, but if King of Blade Alpha had taken Joanna, that would have left us with either an Arthas or a Stitches. So THC's hand, again, is forced. They felt like they had to take the Tyrande. Now they felt like they had to take Joanna, wasting kind of like these power play picks. I mean, it might work out for them in the end, but again, it feels like King of Blades Alpha is still very much in control of the draft. So what are they going to go here? No Uther. Tyranda's picked. They're not going to TAS. They're not going to TAS. No.
Melf.
Vala Melf.
I stand.
You know what's
ready.
terrifying? Malfurion and Zagara. You just keep innervating her.
Oh, jeez.
Balloon,
Yep.
grant us
Also, the
secret.
route after Ama is pretty substantial.
Root, Vala Strafe, Jaina Blizzard. Yeah. Again, I think this is just 100% a King of Blades Alpha draft. THC needs some kind of intermediary bruiser. If they go Tassadar, I think that's it. I think they're done. They could Sonya, they could Thrall. That's been a very popular bruiser-ish frontliner pick. You go Tassadar and Archon. Lulz.
We haven't seen that in a long time, though.
That's why I said lulz.
I know.
Rexar.
Rexar.
Well, okay. He is ranged. He is ranged.
I like these drafts.
I don't like THC's draft at all.
No, I mean, I like the excitement of the drafts. I don't necessarily like the team compositions, but
Oh, I don't like what they got. I just like guessing. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Hilarious. First cast ever. Doesn't care about what they get. And we have to change the teams once we're in there. That's fine. It will actually be THC blue. So now here's a big thing. If THC... No, I lied. King of Blade Alpha is blue. All right, I give up. They have the better draft and they're blue. It's clear that they're going to win.
yeah, blue team all the way.
8 for 8 with this potential win right here. All right, we're going to get into the draft lobby. Boom. Well, Hilarious, it's definitely been a heck of a day. Your first casting ever, and you really like the excitement of draft. Any other comments?
Go Heroes.
Go Heroes, go. What a trooper. All right. So, potential last game coming up, as long as there's not a Murky on the field. Come on, buds. Get rid of that Murky. There you go. Kael'thas. So what can we see here?
So I think the only THC, I don't think the draft is as strong, but they do have a lot of potential with that stun train they have. I mean, they have Joe, Rexar, Tyrande. If anyone gets stunned, they're just deleted from the vulnerability and just the sheer amount of damage they're going to put out. Like Malf doesn't have burst healing for a while, and they don't really have a huge front line. They're going to rely a lot on Jaina and Malfurion to kite the team.
Well, chat seems to be on your side. A lot of them are just saying they gave too many power picks to THC. I just don't view them that way. I don't know. I just don't. Maybe you guys are all right. We'll have to see. Rexar to take on Zagara for laning. Not entirely too sure that will work out, but...
Poor Misha.
Poor Misha. Yeah. I'm still not convinced Rexar can defeat Zagara in lane, but if you can at least hold her at bay, that's the key. Now, Furion with the innervates are going to be pretty key. There's 3 mana hungry heroes on our team with Jaina, Zagara, Vala. So keeping them fueled up in a lot of these fights is going to be all the more credit to Kings of Blade Alpha.
I feel like this could be a really interesting game. I mean, we have the Zagara plays, we have the Gus plays. We're going to have hopefully some nice Tyrande combos and just deleting of heroes.
All right, got to hit the buttons, but game on as we swap teams. I think that should be fine. Yep, THC is going to be here on the left. Did I get that right? No, I didn't. Swap. King of Blades Alpha is here on the left. That makes sense, right?
Battle
Yes.
Beautiful. I told myself I needed to swap teams, and I really didn't. Collusion, Talking Trees, Dark Chimera, Frozen X, and Tomster here on the left.
And we have Justing, Buds, Schnazzy, Necromongers, and a Learner on the right.
Yay, on the right. So, maybe I'll actually use my WoW emote this one. It's really up to THC to impress me with this comp. I just don't think it's going to hold a candle. Not if they take out Misha. Bye, Misha.
Aww.
First blood. All right, we are not seeing a rush from THC into lane. They are not going for a tower. They are looking to collapse and perhaps get a surprise kill. But with no Misha, who apparently doesn't show up on the death board for us. There he is. Yeah, I think that got destroyed. Murden, however, goes down mid dwarf toss. Caught
And
that
there we
again.
go. That's the combo.
Was that a stun combo?
Yes, it was.
But they got to be all together to do it. And we haven't really been seeing a lot of team like cohesion early on from a lot of these guys.
Well, let's look at it this way. They had to be all together. They just took out one of the most durable tanks in the game.
At level 1, he doesn't have any of his survival talents. I'm not impressed yet. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's up to you guys to sell me on this. Especially it's up to THC to sell me on this. So they're basically just going to ping pong. This is a little bit of an older strat. You just take the 4 and you get going from mid to bottom, mid to bottom. Kael'thas has mana addicts. Yeah. And Rexar's dead. Cool. Didn't see that coming.
Wait, what?
Rexar's dead. But either way, the strategy is good because Mana Addict will get the orbs, Falstead will get double stacks for Seasoned Marksman. So I like that they were doing that. They lost out Rexar, though, which is a big trump to that card. Because you saw Falstead, he had to go top because he has to cover. And now, between Tomster and Collusion, there's an archer on him. That's fantastic. Gets defeated by creeps.
Not much going on right now. Just soaking, trying to keep the
Yep.
ring around
Back.
ring around the shrines.
Rexar has Flare. Wow, he's really going anti-Zagara. Where's Flare? There it is. 20-second cooldown for reviewing. So it's like having a Tassadar. Fantastic. All right, 4-man collapse again, bottom. Looking for orbs, looking for Seasoned Marksman stacks. Schnazzy is not winning this lane against Zagara. That's for sure. And everyone else seems to be content just to kind of let things lie as they are so far.
So we got a little more durable Johanna build. We don't have the Condemn build. We got Laws of Hope, the increased range on Netherwind, increased range on Taking Flight, Power Throw, and Protective Shield on Tyrande.
That's a lot of increased range, yeah. There's one catch there on top of Dark Chimera. There's the second stun from Lerner, but it wasn't enough to take him down. Now Collusion's really putting the irons there to Buds. Oh, Buds and a root! That's going to be a kill from Jaina. Talking Trees really doing some work. Now Necromongers, he's got to be careful. There's the return stun, and Falstead's down again. Top Frozen X, he's going to be able to take the shrine. Will he be able to keep it? Yeah, there's nobody mid. That is Collusion getting that point. No. Now Furion actually not staying long enough on the point.
Or staying too long.
No, if he stayed a little longer, they would have had Dragon.
Aw.
That's what I'm saying. They needed like another split second or so. But they lost out the Malfurion. Lerner, ooh, if he's that far forward, Murden could have just easily pulverized him. And Tomster's just going to go back to it. So, again, Zagara versus Rexar. Zagara is still dominant. We got a fly coming into the bottom.
Got a 4-man. Oh.
That was less than ideal. Tomster will actually live through that one. You can actually put the bear on the point to take it. That's really funny.
Because he's a hero.
That's really funny. Okay, double red. We actually have no blue here. Murden saying no dice. Okay, it's not double red. They took blue bottom. Level 7's coming into it. No dragons yet. Here comes the 4-man, though. Dark Chimera's going to throw out those roots. But I think the stun train's a little much. Yeah. The roots did not hit.
Okay,
But-
so for talents, we got Battle Momentum on Tyrande, so she's going really offensive. We got Secret Weapon on Falstad, Birds of Prey to probably help push back that Zagara with the killing the creeps really easily. Vision Bomb, and then Battle Momentum on Johanna.
All according to plan. Rapid incubation for Zagara. She's not leaving this lane anytime soon.
Talking Trees is probably in trouble here, and another combo.
So anywhere the Tyrande goes, death follows, it seems. But despite 4 kills, it's 3 1/4 to the Kings of Blade. And there's a lot of towers still actually standing up. That's probably about to change with Collusion up top here as well. Collusion Frozen X should be able to equal out the damage that's happening now down south with THC.
That Murden was really wanted that Rexar.
Yeah, they really want it. If they can get the Rexar, they can break up the 4-man death squad. Somebody has to come and soak. Right? 4-man death squad ping-pong in between lanes is, again, they're double stacking with the Kael'thas and with the Falstad. Every time they come down, they're able to take the shrine there as well. So if they can do anything about this top lane, it's going to break that up.
Well, Schneider's going to be in trouble now. He doesn't have a sippy... Oh, he just barely saved it. There it goes.
Boom.
So he doesn't have a sippy cup, so his sustain is going to be really hurting now.
And now you see Falstead up here because he has to cover. So this is the chance with Zagara and crew to kind of rotate, get a kill, and get this bottom. It's not going to be a long chance, especially if Necromancer takes top, but...
Good eyes by Bud. Saw that rotation coming right for him. Got out of there.
Good job, Bud. Air Bud. Bud Light. Frozen... Nope. Okay, that's not going to be a Necromancer.
Ooh, that's a dead Falstad.
Falstead flies right into the Forest of Death. Okay, level 10 from both sides. This could be a potential dragon opportunity coming up from Kings of Blade because they have that man advantage. And he just flew as well. He can't even fly into the fray.
So we got Blessed Steel, Phoenix, Bestial Wrath, Gust, and of course Shadowstock. And then the other side, Tranquility, Strafe, Water Elemental, Avatar, and Maw, of course.
Yeah.
Never seen Nidus.
The only time I've ever seen Nidus is when we cheese. Remember the old cheese strat?
Oh, is that the Abathur Zagara duplicate in the back?
Right
door?
wing Falstead and...
ETC.
ETC, yeah. It's the only time I've ever seen Nidus. Tomster could be in some trouble here. Wow, that Condemn actually doing a lot of damage because it brought him right back into that Falstead. Another root. Falstead in trouble.
Oh.
Vala is actually going to go down. Lerner and Justing were enough for that one. Collusion actually now has that Avatar going, but it's not going to be near enough. That was a lot of ultimates. Even at Bestial Wrath up top. It's going to be, it's up now. Frozen X got to be careful. Schnazzy now, yeah, Schnazzy's Misha now hits like a truck. Alright, no stun on top of Necromonger. He gets out. Vala's now back into it. Bottom is going to turn red. Top's going to turn red. A little bit more of the defensive here from King of Blades. No stun from Tyrande, so they're not really too big. Oh, Schnazzy's out. Nice rotation, but ooh, the roots. Is that enough? Do we have a moon? We do.
Oh, there it is.
They're not going to get it. Frozen X is up top, and he's on that point. No dragon yet. 7
They
minutes.
gotta handle these. They gotta like deal with these siege giants.
And dealt. Still, it took down a lot of this front gate. Frozen X still attempting to put up those creep tumors. It feels like the only deaths have really been Rexar.
Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but so far he's actually been, I mean, keeping Zagara up there has been pretty good for them. I mean, yes, he's losing the lane a little bit, but they can't Maw because she's never in a team fight.
Absolutely. Now we do got some forward aggression coming in here from THC. That's the stun train on top of Jaina.
Deleted.
I feel like that she has to go into Ice Block. Nice Gust is there as well, just for the huge disengage. Schnazzy did actually get healed up a little bit there with that Shadowstock. But, yeah, they can't leave this mid yet. Falstead's bottom, but Collusion's not going to try to kill himself to keep it, because there's no way they can pick up that dragon mid. And top is just slowly starting to go down again.
Oh, we got 13 for the red team. Give them a little more time to push this. Burning
Wildfire
Rage.
Bear? Yeah.
Yep. Got Burning Rage and Wildfire. Chain Bombs, Giant Killer, and Overflowing Light because she is the only healer.
Yeah, you see that quite a bit. 50% health, though. It used to be 80, and it wasn't that good. Now it's 50. Now it's much better. Necromongers is probably going to be the target. They're trying to bait him into the roots. Stun. Nope.
Oh, nice
Good
Gust.
Gust will keep him going. Now we could actually, yeah, catch him on a rotation here. Or I'm not entirely too sure who's catching who. Kael'thas gets rooted up. Oh, he's dead. He's gone. Here comes the false step, but there's no Gust. Still, that's a lot of damage on top of Collusion. The return hammer takes him down mid-flight.
That was nice.
Schnazzy actually leaves top lane here as well. Could that be Chimera? No, we don't have a stun from Leaper.
So a big important thing about this level is that now Malfurion and Jaina have Ice Block, so they'll be a little bit more durable to that combo, but if they get caught, they still don't have a way to escape from it.
It's a multi-shot build from Vala, so she doesn't even have any health regeneration through like puncturing arrow or anything. Schnazzy doesn't really know where that Misha wants to go, but oh, the Rexar, he's gonna live. Will Frozen X actually live out of this one? Yeah, Necro's not gonna die for it. Justing is there as well just to disrupt, and it looks like people will live through it. There's the Ice Block. Talking Trees will live.
Ooh.
Ice Blocks are a big tool for this one. Frozen X will find Schnazzy. But it's not going to be enough for a kill, and bottom should now go blue. Very crazy game. 10 minutes in, no dragon. A lot of back and forth, but there's still, surprisingly, all forts standing. Falstead flying in. There's nobody to catch, though.
They might. Jaina's in the bush. Jaina is really in trouble if they go up, but they're just going to sit here. Okay. Got to defend this.
We don't have a Maw. So can't even use that. In fact, a lot of ultimates are now down. This could be a really nice setup here for a fight from THC. They got the Divine... they got the Blessed Shield, they got the Shadowstalk, and Gust ready to go. They could easily single out somebody. Tranquility's up. 15 seconds for a Water Elemental, 30 for the Maw. Snazzy's going to get that top. Rexar's been proving very durable into this top lane. He's not winning the lane, as he said, but very durable. Gust is going to stop. No, well, maybe it won't. Collusion is actually just going to dwarf toss into it.
There goes Tranquility, though.
We still have Avatar in the back. And we're fighting right through this Phoenix. Good roots, though. Punishing the fact that she doesn't have that unstoppable.
We might actually see our first dragon right here now.
No, Frozen X can't get top. They did steal out these Giants. And the Giants are starting to do a little bit of work on the fort, but all things considered, forts are still very healthy.
And there goes Snazzy.
Yeah, there goes Snazzy. So that's a 3-man disadvantage for defense. We can throw 1 Owl and 1 stun. And maybe Kael'thas can get off the Phoenix, but that's about it.
So we get the Tenacious Roots out of Malfurion, so they're really working with those roots. And then we have Executioner on Vala.
Executioner into Numbing Blast? You're kidding me. Okay, so there's the Owl. And they can't get it because bottom is by Necromongers.
Wow, that was really good play by them. Kael is Barrier now, and imposing presence on Johanna. Bane Death on Rexar, and Hammer Time, of course. True Shot Aura to help Falstad tear people up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I would say it's for the Falstad. 15% basic attack damage. He's really the only one that hits hard. Let's take a look at Falstad. 29 stacks of Seasoned Marksman. Not too shabby, sir. Not too shabby. All right, finally a little bit of a push here mid. THC is not defending this out, so a few towers are going to go the way here of Kings of Blade. But Snazzy cannot get a stun with Misha. There goes Misha. He's out. Dark Chimera's going to be out, though. No target. Yeah, not even a contest. There's no Tranquility to even back him up there either. So 4-on-4. No, 4-on-5. We still have Misha. Misha's out, but that's it. No Fly, no Gust. No Mas.
Just Beast of Wrath, but Misha's... Is she back yet? No, she's not.
She'll be back in like 5, 4, 3. That's close. Fly top from Necro. They have bottom, they have top, and now they have this positioning. Our first dragon can be coming into this one at the 13.5-minute mark. It looks like Snazzy's going to get it. Where does Misha go when he becomes a dragon?
Just... away.
Into the void. All right, a little bit of push ready to go here. That's going to be the heal and the unstoppable pop for Joanna. She's going to be still kicking. We have a Gust. Do we have an opportunity to make use of it? Multi-shot build is fairly significant here from Tomster. You can hit pretty hard from range. Jaina and Snazzy, are they not even going to get the fort? There we go. Flame Strike at the end of it. There's the Gust for the disengage. It's still roots. Snazzy's not moving. We got a pause? Snazzy disconnect? He was not moving. So Snazzy got out of the dragon and basically died because he couldn't move.
Oh, he was also rooted. I didn't know.
I'm assuming he legged out means Snazzy. But
yeah.
Wow. Well, let's take a quick look at some numbers. Vala's up to 50,000 hero damage. That's rather impressive.
Wow.
27,000 is the leading number from THC. Yet they're still pretty much on par with experience, and they have more kills. Goes to show you the durability kicking in.
Well, it's also the fact that they're not getting a lot of time to heal up. Usually when they get a kill, it's run in, stun, and dead. Not a lot of time to do more damage than they have health.
Well, this run-in, stun, and dead is working out fantastically. I think that pause was a huge detriment to THC.
Yeah.
Huge detriment. Justing's not getting out of that. And if that stun had landed on Necromongers, it would have been a team wipe. They gotta be pissed at that. Like, 1 leg and 1 pause right there. 4 deaths for 0. They took the fort. Here's the return for it. Here's actually now the kill on top of Necro.
Wow. That pause.
3-2-3 conspiracy. I wonder how many people will get that. This should be a keep. Like, Collusion can just tank this out. We got, but he doesn't even need to. We got minions, we got creeps. Yeah, this is for sure a keep. It's not game, but this is a big crack in the case. Like, they broke the silence. They fixed the stalemate. Snazzy cannot get a kill on top of Talking Trees.
Now they're gonna paint the matte blue.
45 seconds on that one creep camp, but everything else is up. Yeah, I would
really,
too.
really unfortunate too. They're about to hit 20 and they can't. They got 2 levels to catch up. They need a pick or something.
Shrines are up in 25 seconds too. Now we will have everyone up and ready. Snazzy gonna be contesting that point with Misha. Will lose Misha. Doesn't even get the point. Nope. Oh, the Unstoppable just comes out a little bit too late. Will this be enough for a Collusion kill? It will.
Ooh.
Way too much damage. Oh, a 3-man Mon. Justing is left in the front. Here comes the Banelings and the Root as well. The Gust will keep him going. That stray from Tomster is just not going to hit anybody.
Activate the shrines. Take the dragon.
That was 2 levels down. He's still traded out evenly. But they're not going to have the positioning to contest this dragon, and that could be game.
Or the health.
Yeah, they don't have the health to do it. Storm Shield, double blinks, the Nexus, and Frenzy, and a Rewind. But we do not have the map positioning, I think, to stop this dragon. And Tomster gets it. And Zagara gets it. And this is bad. Oh, we actually had an owl. Is that owl enough? Oh my god, it
wow.
is. Tyrande in the win right there.
That's the second time she's done that.
That's why you banned Tyrande.
Blue team has destroyed
And then,
the fort.
those Siege Knights took a bottom port.
Well, if you're 16 minutes in and you're level 20 and you're still taking forts, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
The team has done well enough that the forts are still standing here at the 16-minute mark.
Only a level behind. They're slowly catching up. If they can get that 20, they got a good chance at this.
Well, all they have to do is hold a point, and you can see Justing, he's making a beeline for that. There's nobody mid to capitalize on a quick, and there's no Gust or anything on their team. Like, the best they could do was a Maw. Talking Trees, oh my gosh!
That's Blink, though.
That is a blink for, whose comes up first? Oh, Mighty Gust comes up first.
Yep.
Blink is what, 120 seconds now? It's not quite that bad, I don't think.
70.
70 seconds.
So they're about 30. This is gonna be a 30-second window where they have
It's a good trade.
no vault. Yep.
And they got bottom, which means no dragon. And you're right, as long as we can catch up to 20, THC is still in this.
Oh, they have to be
Snazzy
careful, though.
is way
Snazzy.
far forward.
Ah,
He didn't even get to feign death on that. This is now a problem. Did he leg out again? I would have assumed a pause would have come in.
I think he didn't see it in time.
And Tomster picks up the dragon. Whoops. He was like half health and way too far forward, though. Just because there's no blink on Jaina doesn't mean she's still not dangerous. They're going for core. And I'm not too sure we have enough in the bank to defend. This could be the end of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Here
It's
comes the
level
Gus.
19 defense. 4-man disadvantage coming in. They haven't broken that shield yet. Tomster's down to half, but look at the hit points plummet. Gust is going to be all right. Level 20 upgraded Gust there, too. But 30% and counting. Tomster by himself can finish it, and they do. I want to call remake for that one, but my goodness. That pause. What a momentum swing.
Blue
That's
team
good.
undefeated.
Blue team 8 for 8 tonight. This reminds me of like the League of Legends conspiracy post about like the differences between red and blue and like the way the map works out. Now we have perfectly symmetrical maps, more or less, in Heroes. League of Legends and Dota have like these weird differences. But my god, I don't think I've ever seen an 8 for 8 blue on a tournament day quite sweep like this.
Oh.
And that's it. $250 to the victors of Kings of Blade Alpha. They go 2-0 in this best of 3 for the finals. And THC, unfortunately, they only played one set to get in here. But it was against Risky Business, and they won, and they got here. But I didn't think they had a better draft, and I didn't think, like, that game number 1 just didn't inspire any confidence in me. I will say they came back very nicely, and they held their own with the comp, even though I considered it weaker. So good stuff to them, like really showing the power of their team. But you gotta wonder about that pause, man.
Well, I know. That Rexar play at the end is less than ideal.
2 deaths led into 2 downward loss slopes. He died after the dragon because apparently leg. They lose out keep. He dies up top. They lose out dragon. Lose out game. Sometimes that's how it goes, I guess. But I would not personally be happy with that performance myself. That's it. We're done. Tournament is over. Happy New Year. It is, of course, January 2. Starting off the year right with Heroes. And, of course, thanks for watching. A lot of people came out today. And, well, of course, the YouTube community as well. Hope you guys enjoyed.